Hello everybody and welcome, my name is GaaraOfBenton, and today here on this exciting Yu-Gi-Oh video we are going to be going over my Infernoble deck profile that I took to my locals over the weekend that I am potentially going to be taking to a Phantom Rage box tournament, which could be potentially a case tournament, and I was going to show off the deck. I did fairly terrible at my locals with it because I'm still learning the deck. I went 2 wins, 3 losses, with my losses being to Dinos, Phantom Knight, or Dinos, PK Fire, and I forgot what the last one was. Maybe 2 PK Fires. And yeah, this list is inspired by Pak's 44 card Infernoble list. His videos for how to play the deck are in the description box below because he made the videos better than I could ever make them. So might as well, instead of trying to recreate them, just give you the links to the person who explains it better than I do. And he has a bunch of Infernoble decks on his channel. Without further ado, let's get into the deck profile. So there are a few changes from his list, which is why I'm showing it off. But so starting off, for our starter cards, play 3 Neospace Connectors, 1 Aqua Dolphin, and then the 1 Armageddon Knight. This is pretty much the kind of standard for the non-60 card variant decks. Reason being is any of these cards could be normal summoned, and then they are full 1 card combos. So that's kind of the reason for that. Obviously you want the Neospace Connector to start. I said 1 card combos. Aqua Dolphin's obviously not a 1 card combo, but Aqua Dolphin with extenders is full combo as long as you can get to Isolde. But yeah, these are our 1 card-ish starters. And then for our extenders, for the Noble Knights, playing 3 Oliver. This card is absolutely insane and super easy to summon. We're playing 2 Renaud. You could play 45 and then play 3 Renaud, but I don't find it really needed for the non-60 card variant of the deck. And then 1 Ogier for, it's kind of good. So that one's mostly for equipping to Charles. And then our non-Infernoble extenders, we have 2 Red Layers and 1 Fire Flint Lady. Red Layer is just a really, really good card for an extender. You search it off of Isolde to kind of bait the Nibiru. Or if your opponent has Nibiru in your hand, you saw it with Aqua Dolphin, then it forces them to Nibiru you. And then Fire Flint Lady is just a really, really good extender. Then instead of playing 2 Fire Flint Lady like what Pak did, I like drawing my Gearfried. So I play the 1 Fire Flint Lady and play 3 Gearfried. I only have the 1 collector rare. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, 3 Gearfried, super, super good. This monster is amazing in the grind game. Best boss monster the deck has. And then for our just random combo pieces, 1 Deskbot, 1 Genba, 1 Plague Spreader, and then the 1 Cult Wing. These are our quote-unquote bricks of the deck. Every single one of these, if you draw them, you can still combo off, which is really, really good. Unless you draw both Plague Spreader and Genba, then it makes it a little bit harder, but it's still potentially doable. It's just harder to do. Next, for our hand traps, we played 3 Gamma, 1 Driver, and then we played 3 Nibiru. I actually pulled a 2nd Ulti Nibiru for my OTS pack for the tournament, which is really, really nice. The Ulti Nibirus are so nice. My camera lighting right now is kind of bad, so if you guys, but it's really, really good for just the random decks that a locals would have. Yeah, you could play other hand traps. These are just the hand traps I decided to play. For the equipped spells that we're playing for Isolde, we're playing 3 Durandal because it's Rhoda, so it's really, really good. And then we're playing 3 DDR. This card is needed for the combo. You search it during the combo off of Power Tool, and just absolutely phenomenal. If you draw it, it's another extender to help you play through hand traps, and it's really, really good. And then for our one-ofs, we played 1 Phoenix Blade, 1 Living Fossil, and 1 Smoke Grenade. Smoke Grenade, obviously, to rip cards out of your hand. Living Fossil can be an extender if you draw, and Phoenix Blade is absolutely busted with this. And then for our searchers, we played 1 Rhoda, and then 2 Heritage of the Chalice. The reason why we're playing 2 is I only own 2. I have a 3rd one coming in the mail, but I only own 2, so we're playing 2. And then for our last one-of card is 1 Monster Reborn. It's just a general extender, so it's really, really good. And then the last 3 cards we're playing in our main deck is 3 Cosmic Cyclone. There's a Sky Striker player, the Dino players play Mystic Mine, the Sky Striker player plays Mystic Mine, other decks play Mystic Mine, and I don't want to hard lose to Mystic Mine game 1, so that's why we're main decking the Cosmic Cyclone. Also, there's a couple True Draco players and other decks that really you need spell and trap removal for. That's why I main decked Cosmic Cyclone. Turns out I made a terrible meta call because most of those players decided to play Infernoble. Who knew? So, moving on to the side deck, I played triple Tactics, triple Imperm, and then for kind of the going first cards to side out the Gammas and the Nibiru's for. Obviously, we'll need 1 more card to side out as well. Generally, it was, but that just depended on what we were going first against. If we were going first against like a combo deck, then or a deck that plays a bunch of hand traps, then I would potentially do take out the Cosmics for the Tactics and just and the Nibiru's, but those are kind of our general going first cards. Imperm is also used for going second, and then depending on the deck, I had 2 Lancia and 3 Dark Ruler No More to kind of fit with 2 or 3 Imperm would kind of fit the cards that I was needing to side in and out depending on the matchup. And then for back row decks, I was playing 3 Evenly and 1 Harpy's Feather Duster. I already had the 3 Cosmic Cyclones in the main. For the other 3 cards, I would side in Impermanence because that's generally good against back row decks. But that was kind of my slight side deck theory for this deck. And then moving on to the extra deck, we had our nice little Kids Next Door tokens that I have. People thought that they were pretty cool. And then for the actual cards in the extra deck, I played 1 Linkross, 2 of the Isolde, which I just realized that neither of my Isoldes are first dead. That's kind of embarrassing. 1 Fibrax, 1 Auroradon, and then 1 Access Code Talker for our Synchro monsters. The 1 Isolde, Linkross, Needle Fiber, and Auroradon are used for the combo. Access Code is really good going second for the OTK, and then the second Isolde is if you get hand trapped on Isolde's first effect, you can make the second Isolde and continue going on with extenders, which is really good. And then moving on to Synchro monsters, I played 1 Formula Synchron, 1 Metal Marcher, 1 Tatsunoko, 1 Herald of Arclight, 1 Captain Roland, 1 Power Tool, 1 Boral Savage, 1 Omega, and then the 1 Infernoble Emperor Charles. The only change that I would make out of this is Formula Synchron should be a second Power Tool Dragon. That does come up more, the second Power Tool comes up more than the Formula Synchron does, especially if I'm going and using the non-Armageddon Knight combo. And so that's kind of a line I had to draw, but I don't own a second Power Tool, which is why I'm playing the Formula Synchron. This Formula Synchron could also be a Nightmare Unicorn, which would make it easier to go into Access Code Talker if you needed the extra interruption, but that's kind of the only flex spot in the deck. Everything else is kind of mandatory. Some people play a second Needle Fiber It just kind of depends. But yeah, guys, that is it for this Infernoble deck profile. Like I said, I'm going to link to Pak's channel in the description box below so you guys can get the kind of how to play the deck kind of videos. Normally I would upload that myself with some combos, but I'm still learning the deck, and Pak is just way better at explaining those than I am. So make sure to give him a like, give him a subscribe. If you don't know who he is already, he is a phenomenal Yu-Gi-Oh player, so you guys probably already know who he is, but just give his channel some love, and yeah, comment on his video saying that I sent you over. But that's gonna be it, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel if you guys are new, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.